Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Oh, it's the morning. So I'm struggling from last night from the church ornament exchange. We had an awesome time, but we had to stay and help clean up afterwards. And I did too much. The pastor's wife told me to not to be doing all that, but I was just like, I wanted to help, you know, so everyone could get out and get home at a decent time. But when I tell y'all, you gotta learn to just quit being hard-headed and quit trying to do things that you think you can do when you know good and doggone well you shouldn't. I crashed. Like, Michael, we have this thing where we'll text each other when we're in a different part of the house, and he asked me to do something for track, and I just told him, I said, I'm already in the bed, so it's gonna have to wait until in the morning. So currently I am, my face is so dry. I'm heading for track practice, but I have to go get petty cash. Yeah, it's just, I'm dragging. So pretty much I'm not gonna be at practice, only to show one of the parents really quick what he needs to do to collect the money for this track meet that we're going to in December. And I'm gonna go to the lupus support group meeting. Finally! I have not been since I went to one before, right when I was diagnosed, and I haven't been back since. That was 2014, and I wasn't gonna go today. My husband was like, "You're going. This is your passion. You need to get back involved." And so that's what I'm gonna do. Well, to be honest, I'd rather drop this stuff off at practice and come back home and go to bed. Sorry, I'm eating grapes. It's my breakfast this morning. But yeah, that's my plan for today. All right, guys. So I went to the lupus support group and sit there. I got there 5 minutes early. I sit in the room for 15 minutes, and nobody ever showed up. And the lady in the library was like, they hadn't called to cancel to say that they weren't coming. I tried to call the number, and it was going straight to voicemail, and they didn't have a setup. I sent him a message through my husband's Facebook because I don't have Facebook. Never responded, and I'm kind of like perturbed. I'm like, you know how many spoons it takes? I didn't feel good as it was for me to get up, to get dressed. I had to go to track, get a parent to cover me. For them not to show up is just unprofessional. At least put it out to say, hey, nobody responded and said, but people had put that they were interested. So I don't know. So it is what it is. I tried. I don't know. I probably can't go again until January, like, because it's just too much going on for the holiday time frame. We're going to be out of town when the next one is. So I don't know, guys. Like, that really just, like, I'm just, like, angry because, like, I really wanted to go to start back, you know, being more involved with the lupus stuff, more than what I'm currently, you know, doing. So sorry for the glare, but it is what it is. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So I'm stuck in bed yet another Sunday. I'm really having a hard time. I'm struggling with this dosage change of my CellCept. The pain is just to the point to just almost tears. Like somebody is like chiseling at my bones. Like my stomach is all out of whack. And my husband was like, last night, he said on Friday night, he was like, you were like snoring so bad. And I don't ever snore. And I just told him, I said, well, I'm really struggling. I don't feel good. And he's like, well, why didn't you say something? And I was just like, because you get tired of saying, I don't feel good. I'm hurting. But like, it's unbearable. He's like, you need to call your doctor. So I'm going to call her in the morning. She's either going to have to give me prednisone, which I don't like the side effects of as far as my muscles are concerned. But something's got to give. I can't do this at this point. I don't know what my lab work showed. I went online to my portal and it wasn't uploaded as of Friday. Sorry if you hear, I have my shower cap on under here. I had to put my scalp oil for the hair loss and the breakouts on last night because all around my edges are broken out really bad. It's just so sore. Like, my ulcers are coming back. My face is breaking out like really, really bad to the point like I can barely touch my face. My breathing is horrible. Like, I walk a couple minutes, or not even a couple minutes, I shouldn't say. I walk a few feet and then I'm like having to stop, recover, or use my inhaler because I just can't. This is just not a good thing for me right now. It's almost like my body feels like I'm not on any kind of meds. So, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Just keep me in your prayers, but I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully she can get me in. Like I said, didn't make church. I was supposed to go to my cousin's surprise birthday dinner. That would have been 11:30 right after church. I just texted her son and told her I can't make it. I just took a half a pain pill, a half a muscle relaxer, and a half of vinegar for my stomach. And I'm supposed to watch my niece and nephew starting today after 5 all the way till Wednesday, I think, because they're out of school. And my brother and sister-in-law don't have anyone to keep them because they have to work. I just don't have time for any of this. Like, I have projects that I want to work on for the house, and it's just aggravating that this disease will stop you dead in your tracks. A lot of times without warning. Yeah, I had warning because I knew the pain was unbearable. I knew at church I did too much for the ornament exchange at the end. But I was already not feeling good anyway, so I just feel like, hey, what is it going to matter that I'm helping clean up, But, yeah, I just don't think people understand how difficult it is to just kind of smile all the time as if you're okay, but you're really not okay. And I don't think people, unless you've been through it or seen someone close to you deal with a debilitating pain of a disease, it's just horrible. Like, it's so cold. Got my little Fitfirst heater on, which has been a lifesaver. I'm under my blanket. I had to get up to give Easter some breakfast and give her meds. And that was like horrible. Like, I dropped something on the floor and I was like, you know what? I can't even bend over to get it. That's how aggravating this is. Like, that I can barely move. My husband did go to church. Like I said, he goes early anyway because of sound system that he has to do. But I'll come back. And, today's the last day at track. To pay for track meet. I got a parent to cover me yesterday so I could go to the support group. That didn't happen. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if that parent is going to be there today because the athlete actually was sick, but he came anyway. So I may have to get one of my other parents to look into doing this stuff because I don't think I'm going to make it because I still have to wash this crap out of my hair. It can sit there for 24 hours, but I don't go anywhere with it, in my hair. It's just a lot. And I probably shouldn't have put it in my hair the way I felt last night, but I just needed to because it was so unbearable with the inflammation and the pain from the scalp breakout that I had no other choice but to get some type of relief. So my husband may be the one washing it out because I didn't put it in my hair until like 11 something last night. So I may have to let him just wash it for me. As much as I hate to bother him, he doesn't mind because he took it all down out of the twist. Yeah, but I'll come back later, guys. Hey guys, so it's like 4:30 and I've been in the bed all day, and I finally was able to doze off at like 3, and then I get a call from one of the parents at track regarding payments, and I was so upset, like livid. Called my husband because he done made an announcement that we're taking debit cards to pay for this track meet, which I never put out there because I didn't feel like dealing with the credit card stuff. So I had to get up, go to the office, get the information so she can log into the device, and I'm just like so aggravated. And my brother and them just left their house on their way to bring my niece and nephew, which is gonna take them 45 minutes. They just text me, so I'm gonna get up and take a shower, wash my hair, my face. You can see the butterfly rash a little bit. I'm just like, I've been so cranky on edge the last few days with my husband. I don't even know how he put up with me, to be honest. Like, I have been downright just mean, and I don't like being that way because I just don't feel good, and I just want to get rest, and I can't get comfortable. And then it's like you get comfortable, but then you gotta freaking get up. Just aggravated. So I just wanted to pop back on and let you guys know. So I don't know if I'll do some DIYs to calm my nerves or what I'm going to be capable of doing at this point, because I'm just over it. I'm trying to find my shampoo for my hair, the medicated shampoo. Y'all, I'll come back. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. So I'm about to put on some dishes really quick in the dishwasher before I go. We got track practice. And today's going to be a busy day because I have my niece and nephew. And we're getting our godson also. I ain't ready, for real. I didn't go to bed till about 3 this morning because the pain was that bad. So I promised our godson, my husband's godson, because we never get to get him at all. And now that he's older, he's like 8 or 9. His birthday was on Halloween, so we're gonna try to do something special. I don't know. I know we're gonna go eat somewhere, but I may take him to the movies. I'm not really sure, depending on the time schedule of the showing. Because if we do that, then we're only gonna go to McDonald's, because y'all know the movie is like $50. So, and it will be paying for 4 or 5 of us, because my husband has an appointment at the VA to get an echo of his heart. so it's busy. Like, he loves to go to practice to train a few kids that are doing the high jump, because each facility has a different equipment. So he's training him, and then coming to regular practice, which starts at noon. It's about 10:45. So I'm trying to get as much done. So the house don't look all the way crazy, because my living room is a hot mess because of all of my projects that I have going on. I started hanging stuff last night in the living room, so it's coming along slowly but surely. So let me finish these and I'll come back. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Excuse my pee-pee long stock braids. I washed my hair on Sunday. It's 7 o'clock. I've been up since 3 in excruciating pain. So I'm currently sitting here having cereal because I need to take more pain meds. I won't be going to track today. I went yesterday. I think I overdid it. I just don't think, I know I did. I got up. We left the house at 11:30. So my nephew and my niece went to track practice till 2. Then from track, our godson runs track. So he came back with us. He's 8 or 9. I don't know. And from there, I took him, got something to eat. We ate here at the house. And at 4 o'clock, we left. And we went to the movies. We watched The Grinch. And that was over at like 6:30. And from there, we met Michael and Easter to get sushi. So I was so tired. And Michael was like, "Are you okay?" He said, "Your butterfly rash was so red last night at the restaurant." I was like, I don't feel good. Like, I don't. So I will be calling my doctor as soon as they open to get something before the holidays start. But I just want to say good morning. Hey guys, so it's about 11:30. I did fall off to sleep for maybe an hour. Probably not even an hour. So my niece and nephew were up, so I had to get them breakfast. Which they got up at 10 something. Michael's gone to track practice. I'm having a really difficult time breathing. I'm hurting. So I'm just sitting here about to work on continuing some DIY projects. Blinging out this, it's like a wooden pineapple. Finishing up my vase. I'm just having a hard time, but they're up, so I can't take my other half of my pain medicine, which they're old enough to be fine, for a few hours, but I won't take the other half until Michael is on his way home, but I will be resting in a little bit. Right now, I'm just trying to calm my mind down because the pain is so bad. And when I do DIY projects, it just helps me to not think about how much pain I'm in. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just praying I feel better. Alright guys, so I got my ottoman cover finally in the mail. Navy blue oversized ottoman from Sure Fit. And I'm going to show you what the old ottoman looks like. Alright guys, this is the old ottoman. It's like almost 40 inches this way. I think got 13 going down. It's pretty huge. It's from Ashley's. This was the collection that it came with, and I have pillows to match that. That I don't like either. So that's why it's easier to find other alternatives than to just purchase a whole brand new ottoman. And the fabric that it would have taken might have been a little bit more pricey too. So this was less than $25. I want to say it was like 23 something, 23 and some change. So let me put it on and see how easy this may be or may not be. I had to stop. I'm out of breath. Because it's super tight. I think it fits. I don't even know, y'all. I'm going to be so upset if this does not fit. So, this is how I've been all day. I cannot breathe, like, whatsoever. My oxygen is only, like, low as 96. But I'm struggling. I did try to call my doctor earlier, but for some reason they go to lunch, like, till from 11:30 to, like, 1 something. And after that, I fell asleep. And I just didn't call back. So I'm going to have to try to do it again tomorrow before Thanksgiving. I just don't feel good. Like, I feel like I have 1,000 pounds, like, weighing on my chest. So, when Michael comes out, we'll try, and I'll try to film it. Yeah. We got it. It's not all the way the way I want it. Do I want to keep it? I'm going to go online and see if there's one more size up because it says oversized.
The hashtag is Experience P-Cola. They plan to bring it back out each holiday season.
I can't.
And they hope for many families.
Let me show you. It fits on the two sides, but the one side is kind of short. And I'm like, I could pull it and maybe try to tack it, but then I don't want to rip it. So I will see. Let me show you. You know what room I'm talking about. Here we go. You see what I'm talking about right here? It doesn't go all the way, but it does right there. Let me show you.
We'll be right back.
It looks black, but it's not. It's navy blue.
In the aftermath of the Parkland school
I think I can live with it.
Keep their kids safe before tragedy strikes. In our interconnected world, could apps be the best solution? Channel 3 shows you the resources available to students and parents. Tonight at 10 on Northwest Florida's news station. We make our flaky made from...
Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today was kind of busy. I've been in bed since about 6. I'll probably get up and try to eat something, but I'm just really tired. It's after 8, I think. What time is it? I don't even know. 8:30. I just now started actually warming up. I have my electric blanket on, of course, my fan. My heater has been going the entire time. My blanket just turns off because it has like an automatic shut off at like 3 hours or something. So I turned it on at like 5:30. So I'm just really drained. I left the house at about 11:15. Had to go pick up an athlete. Had my niece and nephew that had to get all their stuff together because they went home today. Praise Jesus. Y'all, my niece is something serious. And I think she thinks just because she's cute, but I was about to tear that tail up. Like, seriously, because she is bad. So I had to pick up an athlete because my husband forgot his phone. Forgot he was supposed to even pick the athlete up. So I had to go pick him up. I got to practice because yesterday they had so many new kids. It was almost 40 kids yesterday. And I was thinking like all of those people was going to show up today, and I didn't have the parents that normally help me. They weren't going to be there because of course tomorrow's Thanksgiving, but yet we practiced the day before. So I got there, but it was like, I don't know, 10 to 12 kids, which made for a good practice, but I was just there long enough to, for like maybe 20 minutes, and I chunked the deuces and went to the seafood market because we're having a seafood boil. I was going to work on it tonight, but I don't have the strength. I went to Walmart to get the stuff for the seafood boil, like the sausage, the corn. Well, we already had corn, sausage, potatoes, the Old Bay, and all that, butter. And then came back, fed my niece and nephew. My brother picked them up at like 4 or something. And I'm trying not to fall asleep because I actually slept through the night last night. I think I got up one time, which was like really, really good, because normally by 2-3 o'clock I'm up in excruciating pain. So I did something different. I did a half a pain pill, half a pain pill, a whole muscle relaxer, and Benadryl. And to me, whenever I'm in like a bad flare, Benadryl helps, but I don't like taking it every single night because it, to me, makes you dry out, like your eyes, you get a headache, so you have to be careful. But I was so tired when they left. Excuse me, I'm still tired. I told my husband, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take my meds and get ready and just lay down. I really thought it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, but it was only 5 something. Yeah. So that was a disappointment. I'm about to get up and probably have the cereal, take a shower, so my body can kind of calm down some more because the pain is really bad. So I'll see you guys. Oh, one thing. So you know how when it's Christmas, it's the holidays, and Thanksgiving, everyone is extremely nice. They give, they talk to you, and I told my niece and nephew, I said, always remember, you need to be nice to people and speak to people every day, not just because it's a holiday. And I was like, Jesus wants us to be nice all the time. And we know we're human. That may not be the case, that you don't be nice 100% of the time. But just don't take the time just because it's a man-made holiday just to be nice to people. I think that's ridiculous. Like, I think it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably the same people you see in the grocery store that wouldn't even think twice to even say 2 words to you. Now they speak. Jesus knows how you are the other 364 days. So come on, people, get it together. Public service announcement. You're welcome. Alright guys, so I've got smoked turkey necks in here for my baked seafood bowl. And what I'm going to do is just boil these in the pressure cooker for about an hour. Because they're pretty much cooked, but this is just water because I'm going to coat this with the seafood boil mixture. And also in here, I'm going to be putting my Conecuh sausages, corn, and my potatoes. And this is Conecuh sausages. If you're from the South, you know what this is. If you ever come to the South, and I mean stopping probably around Jacksonville, you will find Conecuh sausages. And they are absolutely amazing. In this pot, like I said, so the potatoes are on top, then the corn and the sausages, but it's salted water. And once it's boiled for about 45 minutes to an hour, I will drain it, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, guys, so in the pot, I have 2 sticks of butter. I did 4 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning, and I have like 2.5 spoonfuls of garlic, minced garlic. The recipe calls for like a half a stick of butter to 2 tablespoons of Old Bay, but we have a large quantity, so I just doubled it. But I'll leave the link to the description of what recipe I kind of follow, but I add my own twist with the turkey necks and how I do it if I was actually you know, boiling it on the stove or you know, over fire outside on the propane. So I'm gonna let this melt down. I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing my shrimp. Alright, these are my shrimp. There's a jumbo shrimp shell on, because I feel like these work better than if you tried to do this with kill shrimp. It captures all the flavor of the seasoning, as well as it keeps that flavor, because sometimes if you do them already peeled, it'll dry out really quick, because these need to cook in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour on 400 degrees, so you don't want to like overdo it. So the batch of seasonings that I have, I've already cleaned them. I'm just letting the water run on. I'm going to do 2 pots of that because of the quantity that I have, but I'll come back. Got 1 pan ready. So you got your turkey necks, your potatoes, corn, sausage is under there. So I'm about to show you. I'm going to add the mixture, have my gloves on, and I'm going to mix it all together. Then I'll put the second batch of butter on for let me show you. I got a smaller pan of what was left. So let's get started. And of course, guys, be careful because it's a little hot. So all you do is pour all of that goodness over the mix of stuff. My hands with gloves on. It may still be a little warm. And just start mixing it all together. Butter mixture on it. So the reason we boil to parboil is not fully cooking the corn and all of that stuff. It's just because if you're cooking it just for an hour in the oven, it's not going to, your potatoes will be hard. So you need to parboil them. You can get the smaller red potatoes, the little, I think they're Dutch potatoes or something, I don't know, little red potatoes, but Walmart didn't have that, or the yellow ones, the small Dutch yellow potatoes. So that's why I got these. But trust me, they will get eaten. Put a little bit more on the top. Not a lot. Alright, so this is the finished product. Nice and hot. Bad thing about the turkey necks being at 400 degrees, they get a little crispy. Because I have it on the top and the bottom rack. All this juice and goodness. And we eat it with melted butter, and you add white vinegar, and that's what you dip into. So guys, my pain is pretty bad. It's after 10, it's probably 11. So I'm about to take my pain medicine and call it a night. Hope everyone enjoyed time with family on this holiday. I did a lot today, and I just think I overdid it. I can barely walk. My husband greased my scalp for me because it's breaking out really bad. I'm like so over just being in pain and hurting and flaring and everything else that comes with lupus. So it's not the life we chose, it's the life we've given. You try to be positive as much as possible, but kinda over it. So be blessed. Guys, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. And make sure you leave your comments below. I love to interact with you guys.